If you have access to this tool before everyone else, this is basically cheating, because yes, BullX arrived on Tron and it's going to help you drastically to trade, not only to find the best meme coins, but also to automate, because the competition on the other side, they're just going to be using SunSwap here and trying to find the best coins without having real-time live data and tons of other things that I'm going to show you. So I will show you how to get access, but also I will show you how to set up your BullX so you're in a better position to find a 2x, a 5x, maybe a 10x, or even a 100x. Who knows? Because I already had some 10x's, and I want to show you with some good trades that I made and some bad trades how we can learn and actually be a lot more profitable on BullX. And to understand this, we need to first understand what happened in the 1970s into swimming competitions. We had a drastic number of new world records. Why? Because they were allowed to use goggles. Can you imagine before they were swimming without goggles? I would have hit the wall all the time. And now this is what you're going to have with BullX on Tron. It's literally goggles that helps you to see better the market. And the next spike was when they were allowed to have special bodysuits that make them trade faster. Well, that's perfect, because if you're trading manually, you are wrecked. And here we're going to be able to set up some automations and everything, which will help us to be faster. So let me show you how you can use a BullX on Tron and what is different and what I find really interesting, because just few settings different change drastically. Here I have the trending of all the pairs that trade on a SunSwap. I know you want me to trade on SunSwap, which is the platform where every coins are launched, and basically this is where you can find your 100x or 10x most of the time. But here I have few things. First, I can have a quick buy, which I set up here at $40, and if I click on it, it will buy automatically. Now I have a few informations that are interesting, the number of orders that I like, and then the market cap and the volume. If you're trading another way, you do not have all this information, but this is not what is the most important thing, because there's few secrets that not many people know. Even if you've been using BullX on Solana for a while, you might not know this. So I'm going to show you the tips and tricks and everything that people are using here. Let's take, for example, Van Gogh. I can see that this one was launched on SunSwap, so that's why probably a fair launch. If I open it, I would get all the information about when the developer bought and when the developer sold. And developer, I'm sorry about you, but your coin just moved completely. And what I have here, I have few ways to buy, right? I can buy directly at amount here. I can sell market value normal, but I can do also limit orders. So I can decide to buy, for example, when the price is a bit lower, I was like, okay, if it reaches this here, which is the same point here, then I'm buying for 100 Tron. There we go, placing an order. Amazing. Same as I could put a limit order. And I have, of course, DCA if I want to dollar cost average. Now, those things here, it's your fees, your profile for fees. So, for example, default, I have Dan. Dan is the cheap one. So, I allow a slippage of maximum 10% on both sides and just a priority boost of 0.2%. Then Big A will be the normal one where it's like a bit faster, 2%. And we have the rocket where I will pay a higher fee. So depending on how I want to trade, most of the time I'm going to be on Dan, which is the cheap one, or Big A, and I will just place my trade. By the way, if you want me to do a full video on how to set up everything in BullX, because you literally have all the settings to help you to be in a better position, you just let me know in the comments. I'm going to show you now how you can trade properly with it. So if I go back to Tron Vision and we're going to see automation portfolio, you're going to see what is important. This is the most important thing, Tron Vision, because that's going to help me to find the best meme coin to invest on Pump Fund. And this is exactly what I used on this coin Cappy, where on my first test, I had a pretty good run. Now, of course, you see that I missed some stuff. I could have sold at a lot higher market cap. And that's because I did not set up some automation. So I want to be sure you set up those automation. Now I want to show you what happened and how did I find it, because maybe it's not going to work every time, but I think it makes you in a better position. So my filters are, I want everything that have a market cap that is above 10,000. Why do I want that? Because if I check SunSwap, most of it is empty. everybody sold, there's nothing going on, and this is just noise. And of course, with my Google, I want to get out through the noise. Now, we have different information on the screen. We have here the top 10 holders. They own about 50% of the supply. That's a bit too much for me. And here the dev is holding 30% of the supply. Same, I would say it's a bit too much for me to have something organic. So I want to be sure that the developer is holding less than 15%. If he's holding more than that, I can't do it. And as you can see, now it's removing a lot of the thing. So we have SunSwap guy. I don't know this one. I can see that they have the socials, so a website and Telegram. I always check as well what was graduated, because this is a new creation. When the market cap goes high, it's about to graduate, and we see that our SunSwap is here in just 2 hours. By the way, I can see as well that the number of holders is pretty high compared to the other ones. The closest one is this one with 300 holders. Like, this is 3 holders. Why would you invest in that? Just don't invest in that. 51, same. 27, same. So I'm not going to be interested. But this is more interesting. This is the same use case that I had with Cappy. So it's definitely something that I'm going to check. And then if they complete their bonding curve, then they will be graduated and traded on SunSwap. And here I can see that most of the things that arrived on SunSwap seems that they went up quite high. We got Airbull at $2 million market cap, but top holders is holding a lot. We got 50K, 260K, 29K. So it's going to be a bit hit or miss, but we have to say from what we see now, from the data, it seems that it would go up once it goes on to SunSwap. So good idea to invest. Here, I'm going to put the filter as well. I don't want the dev holding more than 15%. Otherwise, it's just too much. There you go. And we are left with 3 tokens. So let's check our SunSwap guy. We have the website, SunSwap guy, proof of great AI on Tron, SunSwap guy, community. Okay. They started to post memes on Twitter, which is always a good thing. It doesn't look that bad. I wouldn't say it's a good one, but it doesn't look that bad from the first look. I'm just going to search it to see if it's a popular meme in China. So far, it doesn't seem like it. I don't know if they're Chinese behind, but we can't understand that. Okay, it might be a Chinese team. I don't know. But what I know is that I have to analyze another thing. So this is the same thing that I did on Cappy. All right. And this is something that I did not do on J-Way or Dre, where I have a bit of a loss. Actually, it's a pretty strange way to move the market. I should have sold it, but it doesn't matter. We're going to analyze here SunSwap guy. Now, holders. And you can't do this on SunSwap. On SunSwap, like you select a coin, you barely have any information. You see this and then that's it. But here, I can see every holders, how much they're holdings. I have all the trades a lot faster. Yeah, you know that. But what I want to check is to click on few holders. And when I click here, I have all the information of the wallets. Oh yeah, hi, by the way, welcome to Handsome Finance. We will study what's happening on chain because the blockchain is an open ledger, so we can see all the transactions like here to know what they bought, what they sold, if they're good trader, if they are bots, because it's an open ledger. So don't forget to open the last button of your shirt and let's get to it. Incredible. Here, I know that this wallet that I'm checking is pretty bad at trading. He lost on almost all of his trades because the P&L is minus 76%. Let's try to find a few others, but at least I see that this is not a bot and he's into something new. This guy is the opposite. He's at plus 80% with some trading, so that's not a brand new wallet. I can see that he traded a lot of the coins that were popular, most profitable trades. We get T-Bull, Mad, Suncat. Okay, not bad, not bad. And trade history, he bought SunSwap guy an hour ago and sold this one. Okay, Santana Ton. See, and I will check just a few wallets like that. So for example, the one that I just found, where I like the P&L, it's exactly maybe a wallet that I will keep to monitor to see what he is investing in, buying or selling. Now, the chart looks a bit more interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to buy something right now in the video because otherwise you guys might ape or do anything, I don't know. But what I want to show you is here, for example, on Bull. This is another meme coin. And I have a limit order because I can see all my limit orders here. So I have a buy limit order that we set up before, a sell limit orders, and a BL. This is amazing. Now, what I should do is every time I go into a meme coin, advance order and enable auto sell, which I will choose which group of auto sell. I can just create a new strategy and I choose. For example, Dan with his big nose, it's like as soon as it's moving a little bit, I am taking profit and leaving. Big A is a bit more audacious, of course, and he's going to go with the 100%, 200%, 400%. Why do I want to do this? Because I'm not always locked in looking at meme coins. Sometimes I go outside, touch grass. I know this seems crazy, but I want to be able to take profit when I sleep. So this is a bigger meme coin. I'm just going to select this one to show you that is set up, and we are good to go. And what I like is that it's pretty visual. I can see my orders here, what's happening on all my limit orders. So now Tron Vision. Let's go back to our SunSwap guy. We have Buffett, a Chinese Buffett, which is not good because a lot of people are holding the same. But as you can see, I'm not saying the SunSwap guy is good, but so far it seems that it's the best compared to what we saw. And this is the error I did on GWay. So on GWay, I went into this trade, which was already launched. You can see that the graph is having a bit of a weird pattern. So why is that? Because I did not click on holders. And then if I did click on holders, I would have seen that 38% of the supply is owned by the top 10. And then I would have seen that they are all insiders. So there is no point for me to be in this trade unless I come at the same time as them and I know what they are doing. So if I click one of the insiders, I can see, oh, no data found. And then if I click another insiders, oh, no data found. If I click here, oh, we have one trade and that's it. No other thing. You see the comparison we had between those two. It's like when we were on, for example, for Cappy or for SunSwap guy. Where's our SunSwap guy? Let's go back. Let's find back our SunSwap guy. I wonder if he's going to breach. So SunSwap guy, I can see the thing happening. I can see what is going on. The other one, just no information. Now, on which platform would you rather trade? Here, with this chart where you have basically not much information, or would you rather trade there? Yes, I guess you know it. Here, it's going to be a lot better because you're going to have a lot more functionalities and, of course, your trades are going to be faster. So to access BullX, again, I put the link in the description. Also, you can scan the QR code here. I don't know, maybe you still do those things with QR code. But enough about trading. Let's talk about the tips and tricks to make you go to the next level with BullX on Tron. I sounds like an advertising, I know. It's the wallet manager because I can create new wallets, a new cheeky wallet, that's it. Boom, and I can trade with this wallet. I can have my folder, the Cabal, with all my wallets. And what's powerful is that I can distribute. So let's say, for example, I own too much Bull or I own too much Cappy. I want to select this. I'm going to drop, you know what, like 20% of my Cappy and I'm going to distribute to other wallet. Well, I can just do that, and that's it. And then it will split all my Cappy between other wallets, so I do not look like a top holders or threats. And I could also consolidate, which is the opposite of what we just said. This is powerful. But what is even more powerful? This is here, man. It's like, look at that. Like, this is Top Gun. This is Top Gun. Like, you just sit here, you get your popcorn. I did not buy popcorn just for this video. I'm sorry. I'm not that kind of YouTuber. I'm too lazy. I'm French. And you're just looking what's happening. If you check that, if you're on this, you don't need Tinder anymore. You don't need anything else. You don't need to do anything else. You're going to be just sit down, relax, see what's going on, take the charts. You are everyone 1 minute chart and you get the best dopamine. This is what is beautiful. I guess you understand now with BullX, you have tons of possibilities. And I just want to show you, just for the sake of it, how quickly I can buy compared to someone else. I click here and then that's it. It bought. Order executing. We have 13 seconds and boom, we have it. That was fast. And look at that. I'm already with a P&L of 0.84 and I have all my orders set up. So this is the Dan plan. So if it goes down, boom, we sell everything. If it goes up, boom, we take profit. We don't care. Like this will be like really the JIT style, but this is how it is. And I can see I went in with my wallet. And that's what I like. I can generate the P&L 4.21 Tron live. Who else is going to show you this? Now, I hope you enjoyed this video. I really like to play around this tool. So if you want to see more of this, let me know in the comments again. And of course, I invite you now to go to the next step, maybe by watching this video. But also, I really need to tell you something. You know, in life, you have to remember one thing. Stay handsome. Ciao.